What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. It does mean the world to me. Today we're going to be playing with some new makeup. Some of it has just released and some of it has been out for a little while. One of the new items I'm going to be playing with today is the Prada Dimensions in the shade 08 Pansy. And I also picked up the Prada Mascara, and I'm really excited to try this one out. It actually looks really good online. And then we have some Chanel, and I do have the Givenchy foundation and the Westman Atelier bronzing drops, and just some old goodies that I like to use on a regular basis. So if that's something that's interesting to you, let's get started. So I know it's a little messy in the background. I just got back from going out of town for spring break, and I haven't put all my makeup away, so that's what's over there. So yeah, I do apologize about that. But anyway, I'm gonna hydrate my face, and I'm gonna use my Summer Fridays moisturizer. This is the Jet Lag Mask, and I just like to squeeze a little bit in my hand. And sorry, I'm trying to put the lid back on. And then I also like to use my Bubble Level Up Balancing Moisturizer. I mix these two together, and because it's a little bit more moisturizing, and I put it all over my face. And then we are going to be using the Vanishing Airbrush Primer from Hourglass. And I'm just going to prime my T-zone area. And I'm really liking this primer with the Prisme Libre Givenchy foundation. And if you are new here, I do have a light to medium complexion with a neutral undertone. My face, generally it's pretty normal, but sometimes it gets a little bit dry in the winter times. When I was up in Dallas, it definitely was getting dry. And I'm out in the country in Dallas when I go out there, so it's also very sandy because of all the wind. But now that I'm back down in San Antonio, I do feel a little bit more moisture coming to my face. So yeah, I know that was a roundabout way saying I do generally have normal skin. So I'm just gonna squirt this on the back of my hand, and I will have timestamps for this video today, so you can just see what you're wanting to get a review on. Or I don't really like to do like huge reviews. I just like to talk about the makeup and give you my opinion on it. And then, you know, ultimately you decide from there whether you want to pick it up or not. Sometimes I just pick things up because I'm more of a collector of makeup, like Chanel, than actually gonna wear it on a regular basis. But yeah. This foundation, like I said before, because this is not my first time using it on my channel, it does have a scent to it, or a fragrance I should say, and it is kind of on the stronger side, but it does dissipate throughout the day. It doesn't stay that strong. But I've really been enjoying this foundation. It does dry down to more of like a natural setting, I should say, or setting, like natural look versus glowy, even though it does say that it's a glow serum. I think if you're looking for more of a glowy foundation, you would want to go with the Hourglass one that just came out earlier this year. You're gonna achieve that glowy finish with it. And I've also been liking the Milk one, and I'm gonna be doing like a review soon of the makeup that I've been using the last couple of months. Hopefully today I can do it, but I don't know when I'm gonna get it out, but definitely this week. And I've been really liking that one too, but I've heard mixed reviews on it. Some people like it, some people don't. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do the Westman Atelier let's go ahead and do our concealer, because I like to do my concealer first and let it sit before I do my bronzer. And I'm using the Yummy Skin from Danessa Myricks, and I've really been, this is actually my favorite concealer. It's a perfect shade match for me too, as far as like when I don't want super brightening. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty too, because I do need a little bit of brightening under the eye. Let that dry down. But yeah, the Danessa Myricks, it's so like moisturizing under the eye, and I just really enjoy it. In the Westman Atelier, the Sun Tone Bronzing Drops, I have the shade Soleil Parfait 2. Just shake it up. And some people go in directly to their face. I like to put it on the back of my hand and put it onto the brush. And I'm using this Patrick Ta for Face number 6 brush. It's the new one he just came out with, a smaller one. I also have the larger one. I do really like these brushes. And I'm just going... Now this does have like a red undertone to it. So if you don't like that, you will not like these bronzing drops, in my opinion. I do like that it's more of a red undertone and not like more orangey, because I'm not really into orangey looking bronzer. But yeah, this blends in beautifully to the skin. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put it on my forehead and my chin. So I'm going to use the Huda Beauty for the forehead and the chin. And I'm going to take a little bit more of the bronzing drop, just a little tiny squirt worth, and put it in the jawline area. I don't know about y'all, but I think we're done here with the cool weather. I mean, it's like spring now, I feel it. And it won't be spring for long before it starts to get really hot here. But it's still nice outside. A little cool in the morning, not too horrible in the afternoon. So yeah. How is the weather where you are from? Are you guys still experiencing cold weather, or has it been mild for you this winter? Let me know in the comment section. Let's blend this out. I'm going to be using my Refer B05 because I can't find my Angie Hot and Flashy brush. Anyway, I'll look for it later. So I'm just blending this down the side of my nose, and then I'll take it across. And I'm just pushing it into the skin. And I'll put the excess onto the eyebrow bone and my mobile lid. And do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I like the way that looks mixed with the Danessa Myricks and the Huda Beauty. I think that looks really good. Now I'm going to take my Refer B04 brush and just blend in the rest. I'm not going to contour my nose or anything today. Just try and keep it as simple as possible. But yeah, it brightens up the face a little bit. Go back in with that bronzer because I kind of covered it with the concealer. Okay, so I'm really happy with the way this looks so far. Let's try out the Chanel blush. Now this is not a new blush from Chanel, but they just reformulated it maybe a month ago. I had some points at Ulta, so I picked it up. I don't want to pronounce it, but it's their powder brush, and I got the shade Rose Bronze. And you could smell it through the packaging, so it definitely has a scent to it. It smells good though. It smells like their cream to powder blush they just came out with not too long ago. And this is what the packaging looks like. It comes with the little brush. It's a nice brush. And then this is the shade. I'll swatch it. It's definitely picking up. And that was a complaint about this blush before, was that it did not pick up on the on the brush and then onto the face, that it was very tightly packed. But yeah, this one I've heard pretty good things about it. So let's just go ahead, and I'm taking the other side of that Patrick Ta brush, and I'm just going to, ooh, yeah, this is pigmented. It smells good. It smells like a rose. I feel like I smell fancy. My face smells fancy. That's pretty. Okay. Just take a little bit up here. I did pin my hair back, but it keeps coming into my face. Kick off the excess, because I did go in a little heavy-handed on the other side. Oh yeah, that's really, really pretty. Okay, so that is what the rose, what is it called? Rose Bronze blush looks like. I'm just trying to make sure it's even on both sides. I feel like this side's a little bit heavier or lighter than this side, but it looks very nice. And I'm gonna just take my foundation brush, or my Rephr B04 brush, and just go around the edges of it, just to make it blend in a little bit more seamlessly. Yeah, I really like this blush, and I would definitely recommend it. And I would pick up some more if they came out. I have to check out their shades because I can't remember what shades they have in this, but I would definitely get more. So highly recommend. I think it's beautiful. It's perfect for work, everyday look. I know sometimes I do like indie makeup and my eye colors are a little bit more intense, but now that I'm working, I'm toning it down a little bit because I really can't have, you know, sparkly, bright, colorful makeup looks as much as I would love to. But, you know, it is what it is, and I still do some indie makeup here and there on my channel. Okay, so here is the Prada Dimensions in the 08 Pansy, and this was the second one, the middle one of the color stories that I picked up, and the packaging is beautiful, not to blind you all. You definitely are gonna get your fingerprints on it. And this is the first time I've ever used a Prada eyeshadow, and it does come with 2 brushes, which I do like. And then here is the color story, which is really pretty. I really liked the last one too, but they're so pricey. I just decided to pick up one since I've never tried this formula before. So yeah, let's just I'll stop yapping and we'll just get right on into it. We're gonna take the middle shade first, and I am going to use my fancy brushes today, my Sonia G brushes. And I'm gonna take this Sonia G one. I don't know what this one's called, but I've never used any of my Sonia G brushes, but I feel like, you know, we're doing a face full of luxury, so let's do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this above the middle shade, above the crease. Now, if you are new here, I do have hooded eyes pretty significantly. So I like to bring the crease shade above the crease. And then we'll bring it into the crease too. I'm really excited to be using this brush. It feels so soft on the eye. And I can't believe I haven't used them sooner. But I don't want to stain them with the indie palettes. So, and that's kind of what mostly of the eyeshadows I've been using have been indie palettes on my channel. I'm just now really playing with my luxury makeup or my higher end, like Natasha Denona. But yeah, I really need to get use out of these babies because they are beautiful. And I do love my rephr brushes too. And those are natural or mixed with natural and synthetic, just depending on the brush. But I really do like those, and they're a little bit, not a little bit, they're a lot more affordable. Gonna go into the crease. That's a really pretty color, and it goes perfect with the blush, and this is like a really nice one and done too. Next, we're going to take the, I'm gonna swatch the dark red and the brown. So I'm gonna go into the red shade, the more maroon one, to put all over the lid, and then we're gonna use a brown one to add depth. And I'm just gonna use this same, am I gonna use the same? Let me see what I got. Let's see what I'm working with. I'm gonna use this rephr brush to take that red shade. And this is the rephr 01 brush. Knock off the excess. And we're gonna put this all over the lid. I've never used this rephr brush either. It's very soft and nice. Okay. One of my contacts I'm having trouble seeing out of, I need to go to the eye doctor for a new prescription, so I have to like look close. I think it's this eye right here that it's all blurry, and I just put on new contacts. Okay, next we're gonna go and use this darker shade, and we're gonna use this on the outer corner, and we're gonna use it to add depth. And I am using this Chikuhodo brush. It's this one right here. I'm gonna dip into that brown shade, and we're gonna do like a C. And just add it kind of creating a little bit of a wing, connecting it to the lower lash line, but not all the way, but just so enough so you can see it. I'm not going to complain about my hooded eyes today, but I want to. So again, just creating a like pointy C. My cat's trying to come in the room. I left the door cracked open. Kind of bringing it down a little bit to the lower lash line, like I said, connecting it. We're going to go in with another shade for that. Okay, and then we're going to take the Sonia G brush, the one that we went into that light shade with, and I'm going to mix it with the dark, or the medium one, and the light shade. Just tapping, and then we're going to fluff that in the lower lash line. Okay, so that looks really pretty. I'm going to blend out the dark shade on the outer corner a little bit. There we go. So this is what it looks like before we add any shimmer to it. I know it's not the prettiest with my hooded eyes, but it is what it is. Okay, next we're gonna go into that shimmer, and we're gonna place that. I'm taking another Sonia G brush. This is like a flat brush, and we're gonna put that in the center of the lid. And kind of blend it in to the shade that we used all over the lid, which was that medium shade. And I'm going to bring it a little bit above so we can see it. This is shifty. It's like a duochrome. Let's do the other side. And if you really want some intensity with this, I did just to let you know, there's a little bit of fallout. But if you really want to build the intensity with this, you can spray your brush with setting spray, and that will really pack a punch with this. But I'm not looking to do that. Just looking for it to be like a nice, natural, pretty look. For the inner corner, I'm gonna take the same duochrome shade and just pop it in the inner corner. Like that. That's really pretty. I like it. Okay, I might actually pick up the other palette next week when I get paid. Because I don't make any money here on YouTube at all. Like, as you can see, I only have 200 subscribers, so I don't get like paid, whatchamacallit, like for that advertising, the commercials or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, so I make no money here on YouTube. Everything I pay for myself. So yeah, my point is that I gotta wait till I get paid sometimes before I can buy something new. Okay, so let me do my eyebrows real quick. I'm just gonna brush them out because I just tweezed them yesterday. And then we're gonna try on the Prada Mascara. Let me just make them a little bit more even. There we go. And then we'll do a lip, because I do have a lip too. Let me put it right here so I don't forget, because I will forget to do the lip. Let's curl our eyelashes. And I'm just using a like Tweezer Man eyelash curler. I do have a rougher one that I really like. I just keep forgetting to bring it out. Okay. Here is the Prada Mascara. It's 180% or 180 degree lift and grip brush with nylon fibers. And they only have one shade, and it's the black one. And then this is what the packaging looks like. It's very pretty. And it's kind of got like that rough, if you can hear that, packaging, or yeah. And this is the applicator. I'm drawing a blank on what this is called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And so it's just like bristles right here. Which is very interesting. There's nothing on the other side except the word Prada. So, okay. I'm used to like twirling my brush, my mascara brush. I definitely see it giving me length for sure. Oh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, next I'm gonna go on to the other side. Look at that length. They're not dry, so I hope I didn't get it on my makeup. And then, so that's just one coat. It doesn't give you any volumization. I don't even know if that's a word. It's not a volumizing mascara. But it's definitely a lengthening mascara. And I'm gonna go in with another coat, which I generally don't do 2 coats of mascara, because then I worry about clumpiness, but I don't see any clumpiness. Wow, that's pretty. I could feel them touching my lids. I know that's weird. Okay, that's so pretty. And I'll keep them closed. Okay, I like that. Okay, so finally for the lip, I was able to finally get my hands on the Cool Spice by MAC. I know this is not a luxury brand, but this has been sold out everywhere for quite a while. So as soon as I got it, or as soon as I saw that it was available, my friend told me that it was, and I just ordered it immediately through Ulta. And so it came really fast. Thank you, Ulta. They're always fast with Ulta. So yeah, let's try it out, and we're gonna pair it with the Chanel Coco Rouge Balm in the shade Honey Bliss, and I think this might look good together. I have concealer lips. But yeah. I suck at doing lip liner, by the way. I don't know if it's because I have small lips or what. Okay. And I am going to just take my finger and kind of blend it so it's not so harsh. I do slightly overline my lips. Okay, that's pretty. Let's take the Cocoa Bomb. It's pretty together. Perfect. I'm gonna go back into that lip liner just a little bit. Right here. Just to like contour it. But yeah, I think that looks really pretty together. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna take down my hair because I always forget to do that. And this is the final look. The mascara. I think this look came out so beautiful. I'm super happy with it. Let me set it. I always forget to set my face too. The eyeshadow palette is Chef's Kiss. I know it's not very like, I don't want to say versatile. I don't know if that's the right word. Like you can't create a lot of different looks with it, but it's perfect for one and done, as well as creating a full, using all the shades in the pan. The formula is beautiful. It applied very well to my eyes. I did experience a little bit of fallout, but that could have been when I was fluffing underneath the old lash line. But honestly, so this is my first Prada eyeshadow palette. I have some of their lipsticks. They're matte, super hyper matte lipsticks, and now the mascara. And I can't say anything negative about Prada's beauty collection so far. Everything has been wonderful. I love their lipsticks. They're one of my favorite luxury lipsticks. So yeah. Highly recommend. If it's in your budget and it's something that you're kind of on the fence about, I would do it. And I know I say I don't recommend to people whether they should do it or not, but that's how good this eyeshadow palette is. And I'm even considering getting the darkest shade one. What else? The Givenchy, like I said, this is not the first time I've shown it on my channel. I'm really loving this foundation. It does dry down on the skin. I didn't set it today, but that's okay. Like with powder, kind of defeats the purpose, but it does dry down more natural. So again, if you're looking for a glowier foundation, you're not going to get that from the Givenchy. You probably want to look at the Hourglass one, but don't forget the Hourglass has SPF in it. So if you're sensitive to that, I think maybe the Guerlain one is another good option. I have not tried the Guerlain myself, but I watched a lot of reviews and it is glowier. You actually do get a glow compared to the Givenchy. This Chanel blush is beautiful. It's pigmented. It blended beautifully to the skin. I love it. I'm happy with it. I'm glad to finally get my hands on the Cool Spice pencil. I think it's like My Lips but better. Lip liner. It matches my lips really well. And of course the Rouge Cocoa Bomb. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. It is expensive, but it's a good one. So I think that covers everything. Oh, and the Westman Atelier, if you are new here, but if you are not new here, you know I love these bronzing drops. And yeah, wait till the Sephora sale though. So yeah, that wraps up everything, I think. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving me a big thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. And hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future content. But until then, I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.